And
he wild out, cuz.
Bruh.
Come on, bro.
At this point, doesn't matter what Cassie said as far as like exaggerate. If let's just say if she exaggerated a little bit in the court documents,
we believe
with this proof now, we believe it all.
Yes,
because this man treated this girl like she was not human.
Right.
I felt
in that video,
and that's the one that we saw.
Right.
And crazy thing about it is, I don't know if you had spoke about this before. There was a little video that had leaked probably about 2-3 months when all of the allegations about Diddy was going on, where Cassie is in the room in a corner with a blanket over her head.
Yeah, and he messing with her.
And I'm hearing, I could be completely wrong, allegedly that is from that same situation. So now after he did all of that, or maybe before he did all of that, he was in the room because apparently she left because he had punched, allegedly, according to the document, that he had put hands on her.
Yeah, he punched her.
And then he fell asleep. She tried to sneak out. That's when he runs out behind her, trying to get her back in the room. That's crazy. With
a towel on. I was like, hey, the fact that he kept that towel on too was pretty amazing. Like, you gotta give a man credit. Dude, like through all the crazy, you that angry and your towel didn't slip at all, you'd have saw this meat. You know what I'm saying? Like, you'd have saw this meat.
That's what you focused on. Huh?
Yeah, bro, he kicked her in that, bro. The kick was like a high step. He looked like Simone Biles flipping on the damn balance beam.
The first video I saw had like, I think it was a shade room. So the shade room was covering up like the actual domestic violence.
Yeah.
So I didn't see how it was, but then I went to Academics. Shout out to DJ Academics on Instagram. He had like the video from CNN with no blur and no nothing. Like, you clearly see this man stomp on this girl. Goes back, picks up some, whatever she dropped, whatever he pulled out of her hand.
Like
goes
a purse
back
or something,
to her, kicks her again, walks away, comes back, and then I'm like, he take him out, get him out of here.
What'd your boy say? What?
Get him out of
love here. Got to do.
Get him out of here.
Got to do with it.
Get him out of here. That is sad. And then crazy thing about it, his son just did a diss record a few days ago at 50.
That was so weak. That's what I was talking about pre-pro. Like, I think that was the last thing. I'm like, bro, what? Somebody else beef. And then he sent that and 50 just went on Instagram and clowned the man. And I'm like, it was a weak diss, though.
It was trash.
He tried.
But is he
the bars were there, but the delivery was subpar.
His tone, like, you know how they say sometimes is like, ghostwrite, they be telling like how I think Drake at one point told his ghostwriter, I forgot his name, the dude that ghostwrote. Quentin Miller. It was like, since you ghostwrote for me, go write yourself some hits,
That's
basically. And someone was saying, because Quentin Miller does music,
yeah,
but he has yet to been able to like
he does good music too.
Yeah, but he still hasn't broken through.
Yeah,
and it's like tonality, bro. Your tone and your voice and how you rap has to do with how people like your music.
Yeah.
This dude don't have the tone. He doesn't have a rapper's tone. He doesn't have a.
He's more of a blah.
He's more of a blah.
Like blah. Just enjoy like how creative I can get with certain things.
And it's almost like, okay, we are you really skilled, or is this all your dad? Is this all money?
Right.
Is this all like the best producers in the world, the best art? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, right. Or is it you?
Cause what they say, those who can't teach and those who can. Don't teach something like that. Something like that.
But how does that relate to him?
It correlates because it's like, okay, like you said, Quentin couldn't write a hit for himself, like Drake said, quote unquote, but he can write one for Drake, you know what I'm saying, allegedly. And it's like, okay, you know what I mean? Like you said, so he couldn't do it for himself, so I can't, but I know how to write. I know how to structure and write a good hit.
Yeah.
So if everybody's going to listen to Drake anyway or Nicki Minaj anyway, I might as well write for them and let them go crazy.
Because do you think that a hit can be a hit regardless of who does it? Like, can God's Plan be a hit if Kendrick does it or a regular person does it?
That's a great question.
Or Controller, any hit song that you've ever heard, can a regular person do it and it still be a hit?
That's a great question, because you think sometimes if you like, man, I go back in time, I'd write living in the USA, or like, whatever hot song that's hot right now. Yeah. But you think about it, you like, well, if you wrote it and you sung it, would it sound the same? Because remember, Elvis was taking black artists' music and making it his own. You know what I'm saying? So like, black people probably took to it a certain way, but the masses, the majority took to it like, oh well, we like the way Elvis do it, so he gets credit for the song.
Right.
See what I'm saying? So I guess whoever's more famous does it. Yeah. So that's a great question because, bro, that's a great question because it makes you think. Like, is it the person or is it the people or is it the? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is it that makes a hit song a hit song?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I honestly think that it's the artist because I feel like some stuff it can't be replicated. It can't be replicated. Now, I don't know though. I don't know. Can I come out of the blue with a God's plan and people be like, I rock with this? Because some people also say a hit is a hit regardless of who does it.
Yeah,
I've heard that. You got something on your eyelid.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I've heard that where it says like a hit is a hit, man, because you gonna feel it. But back to King Combs, it's like, bro, your tone isn't even there.
No,
your tone is not there. I don't believe your aggression. Like, you are a silver spooned
kid.
Yes. So we don't believe that you can do or say, like, the most we think you can do is literally call your dad and have your dad connects.
Right.
Because now I believe the allegation that Diddy put a bomb in old boy's car whenever Cassie broke up.
Yes.
Now I believe it.
Then he confirmed his car was blew up.
I believe it now. He
just didn't confirm that it was Diddy because he was like, you know what I'm saying? I guess he didn't want to put all that out there without any true proof. But if, like, you know what I'm saying? But if she's saying, hey, this happened, X, Y, and Z happened, but I still, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. He did, like, I'm saying this happened to him, and he's like, well, yeah, my car did blow up, but I can't fully confirm that it's him.
Correct.
But this did happen. And she knows the inside. She came from over there to over here. You know what I mean? So he did make a fake flyer for her to perform somewhere, just so, you know what I'm saying? I think it was from Miami. And she wouldn't even perform. Like they said, he was on some.
So, like, man, this I ain't gonna. I don't know why this broke. No, it broke my heart to see somebody beating on this woman. And this dude has been professing, like, he changed his name to Brother Love, and all of these different things. And he's come out after the fact and said, the truth will be revealed, or like, all of these allegations that are being brought up against me are literally people trying to get a pay. Like, he's been portraying this
an innocent person the whole time.
Right. And this whole time, because this is the only video we've seen. Imagine what's going on in the privacy of his house, where we will never maybe get video proof of any of this.
Right. Like, and his son goes to rap about it, talk about, y'all check, we bought the house next to it, you should have checked. I'm like, it's clever. It's clever, but it's like, it's stupid at the same time. So knowing your father's going through a freaking
was not the time for
investigate. That. Yeah, like, okay, let's go check the house next door. Like, the police may look stupid if they do go there and it's like, nah, this is my house. This ain't Diddy's. You know what I mean? But at the same time, it's like, you kind of, you know,
why are you bringing more heat? Yeah, why are you bringing more heat?
Right, because you make your dad look guilty by saying that.
That goes to show right there that you were silver spooned. Yeah. Because no one that grew up in an environment
that was detrimental to them growing up or their future is not going to speak.
Would never speak on something like that.
No,
like, oh yeah, we got it over here. Like, no, my God, especially knowing what Young Thug going through in the court, like how nowadays they're using lyrics in the courthouse, and you about to go say
some stupid stuff like that. Like, then the crazy part is everybody was talking how trash it was. You know what I'm saying? He was
That's even worse.
What I'm saying, what possessed him to be like, man, this is gonna be hot. I'm about to drop this. You know what I'm saying? This is gonna be the next hot thing. You think Drake and Kendrick? This is gonna be. You know what I mean?
You think Diddy agreed with him dropping? Do you think he dropped it behind his dad's back, or do you think his dad was encouraging of this?
See, the thing is, I've seen a video recently, and I don't know if it's a real, but it looked like they were all on vacation.
I saw that literally yesterday.
So it looked like he probably dropped it and then, you know what, we in Cancun.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? 1, 2, 3 Cancun. Like, it just seemed like they was there. So I don't know. So like it probably was like out the country, wouldn't hear it on it, wouldn't, you know, just using the Wi-Fi to just whatever. Maybe. You know what I mean? Like, you know, Diddy's got alcohol everywhere, he got money up, you know what I mean? So I don't know, bro. I just hope that, well, no, it's damning. This is damning.
Yeah, this is damning. If this doesn't do it, nah, I gotta do it. Because now this is just gonna open more doors.
Right.
The same way whenever she just said the words like he used to do this, a bunch of different allegations came out. Now that this video has leaked,
it looked criminal.
I think more is gonna be revealed. I think more is gonna be revealed. And I feel like what makes it worse is him playing the victim and him playing that I'm innocent card.
In public.
Just stay quiet, bro.
Right.
If you know you've done something that is damaging to that extent,
right,
just stay quiet.
But like you said, man, it's Diddy. He has all these public businesses. Like
he got away with it for so long.
Yeah, like on some R. Kelly stuff. I got to say something. Like I don't hog-tie people, but come to find out, you was actually like you hog-tied the girl. You just probably didn't know what the term was.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Nah,
but
man. That's sad.
Bro.
I don't like that. I saw that and I was like, that's disgusting.
That's horrible. I'm like, damn, like, bro. And I get it. I know some people could be like, bro, we don't know what she did to make him that mad. Bro, it don't matter. You do not. You walk away. You do not put your hands on a woman, point blank, period. That's it. End of discussion.
Bro, and I'm not condoning domestic violence at all. But like there's times when you and your girl are arguing maybe and you might slip up. But you instantly catch or she might slip up because most of the times women hit on men more than men hit on women. But men don't say, "Oh, she did it because whatever." You don't want to look like you're soft or whatever.
Right.
So, but like in that moment when you launch, you should like kind of like catch yourself. Like, no, I am. Let me go.
Like
catch yourself. Right.
Most time, if you if at them, they'll. Unless you been through some
I'm saying like you catch yourself. Even if you threw your hand, you catch yourself and you. But he walked away, came back and kicked her again. Like you could tell like this was like intentional.
Yes.
This was like intentional, and you can tell that this happened before and has happened before because how confident are you to run down a hallway, brother, in a hotel? You don't own this house. You don't own this. So how you're so confident
in the towel
that nothing is gonna happen to you. So you go and do this in public. So now everything looks crazy. Like videos of them at the Met Gala are coming up where he like whispers something and she kind of like straightens up, or like an interviewer asks her a question and he gives her a look like you better, basically insinuating like you better answer it the way whatever.
Right. Like he's controlling her. See, my thing is with that is like sad, sometimes man. Like, and I feel like just because he's in that negative light right now, they're going to use a lot of that stuff against him. Because sometimes, like, we're professionals. Yeah. Hey, you're slouching. I'm going to look at you. Hey, when I look at you, sit up. Yeah. Like, hey, you're hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, don't say nothing crazy because it's going to make it. Because some of the stuff he probably looked at it like, you don't say it because, you're a woman. And you might, because you feel like I'm a man, I put my hands on you. You don't realize that